Hi, everyone. I used to do these channel news videos every so often, which were just me commenting about the state of the channel, a new season, or talk about Mark Field's book, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Myth, Metaphor, and Morality. Go buy it on Amazon. Or what I've been up to, or the latest in the Fox Festival of Copyright Striking Me. I kind of got away from doing them, but then I thought I'll do an informal, to-camera type of conversation as a Patreon bonus every week. Also for people who use the YouTube subscriber join donation feature. But in them I get to talk about me and where I am in the process for the next video, and I try and do that once a week. Or so. Ish. Probably. At the start of this year, I moved across country and turned my life upside down, so things have started slowly. Like, slowly even for me. And like the episodes guide did, these coffee videos, which is what I've been calling them, kind of hit a wall and fell off, but we're back, baby! We're rolling. So I'm thinking what I may do is make the first coffee video I record after publishing an episode guide public for everyone. If they're not your bag, well, now you know what videos not to click on. So, how has your week been? Mine has been a little rough. The events of my hometown in Boulder. Some of you may remember the video I did about starting YouTube full time. There's some nice shots of my hometown in there if you're interested. I don't really want to get into all of that, but Jack and I had a very long conversation this week on the 40th podcast, and you can go listen to that conversation if you're interested. Fair warning. Conversation topics included murder, depression, trauma, and assault. So, yay. In other news, the Listening to Fear video went up, and I'm happy with it. Overall, everyone's comments on the video were nice. The most common objections seem to be over the things I said about how the show portrays mental illness, and that these characters weren't mentally ill, but rather victims of glory, the great and scrumptious. I would argue that when we're talking about coding in fiction, it doesn't really matter. They're coded as mentally ill. The show is often working on more than just a literal level. I hope, agree or disagree, you got some distraction out of it. A couple people responded negatively to the Whedon joke, one person asking, can we not? We? And another person saying that they didn't think it was very classy. When it comes to making the episode guides, respectfully, there's no we. And trust me when I say you don't want there to be. My writing is best when it's personal, and I'm processing my own feelings through it. I've written some boring, watered-down videos when I thought too hard about what you all might enjoy, or if anyone would disagree with something I was going to say. Had some feelings during the video. That joke is something that came of them. And as for classy, remember, you and I are not normal people.
What do you want to do now?
Really creative, though I needed a bit of brain bleach after seeing Riley's sex face.
That he needed to rebel against a system that denied him choice and freedom, and so prevented him from being his authentic self.
I am how they train me.
I've never been classy, I've just been me. If you don't like the joke, look at it this way. In a year or two, people will think it's about the body, a perspective for which there was actually more evidence in the video. Anyway, one comment I really appreciated was there were a handful of people who mentioned that they had taken care of a parent or a loved one with dementia, and the episode really spoke to them because of that. And look, that's the kind of thing I love hearing about. I've had people make cases for a lot of episodes because of the way the episodes reflected things they've been through. And I love that. Please do that. I love hearing about what the show means to you. In lighter news, I'm trying to get to WandaVision, so I've been rewatching the MCU for the first time in a year. But to make things a little fresher, I'm watching them all in 4K HDR or 3D. HDR is amazing, but I still feel weird about it. Some of these movies look, to me, completely different than they did in the theater. Then again, I guess that argument falls apart since I'm watching some of them in 3D. Scoff, if you will, even if that's pretty mean, but I really enjoyed Thor: The Dark World in VR in 3D. No, you look weird. I was trying to do a little mini review for each on Twitter, but I didn't really have anything new to add for Age of Ultron. After that, I watched Spider-Man Homecoming, which is just really, really, really good. Is that the best one-off movie in the series? The next one I'm going to watch is Doctor Strange, but I'm taking a couple days to get to it because I want to see those sweet, sweet portals in 3D. I'm not making you watch the movie like this. Alright, so I just wanted to give you a quick rundown on what's coming up. As I mentioned, Jack and I just finished episode 40 of the Podcast of the Nerds. The podcast is really just Jack and I having conversations about our friendship and our work to become better men. Sometimes we talk about movies and video games. Episode 41 should be up this coming week, and that's youtube.com/passion or Podcast of the Nerd. Over on Patreon, Lonnie and I have started recording a monthly video series called Let's Watch Roulette. We're still trying to figure out a better title. So we select a movie or television show from Amazon Prime or Netflix that neither of us have seen, and we select it completely at random almost. We watch it in a completely separate reaction video that we include so you can watch the whole thing with us, and then come back and have a chat about what we thought and first impressions and will we go back. So far we've talked about Dance Academy, Dairy Girls, Penny Dreadful, and Wentworth. She and I will be looking to record a new episode of that in the next week or so. The next two Buffy and Angel rewatches and patron discussion streams will be Fool for Love on April 3rd and Dear Boy on April 17th. Those streams the YouTube streams will be free as usual, but if you'd like to join in on the conversation or watch previous episodes of Let's Watch Roulette, that's again the $5 and up tier on patreon.com/passion of the nerd. For the channel, I'm working on the scripts right now for the Angel episode The Trial and the Buffy episode Into the Woods. Trying breathing calm. Should be two very interesting discussions. And before the end of 2020, I had started stacking scripts, so I would get two scripts completely written, then recorded, then edit one and publish, and then edit the other one and publish. And that was allowing me to accelerate things and get a little bit ahead. You know, that all sort of went to hell, of course, moving to New York. Those will be up and ready when they're ready. I hit almost every month of 2020 with a video release, so that's going to be the goal going forward. We have a video for March. Next one will be April, yada, yada, yada. And then, of course, I'll be back for another patron-only coffee video next week. This is it. Just about the week. What's been going on and sort of where the video is in the process. The public ones may end up being a little more responding to comments or whatever. We'll see. It's an evolving thing. You know what? We're never finished. We're all works in progress. See, easy. Totally uncomplicated. I probably didn't even need to make this video. Anyway, that's it. Thank you, my friends. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. In the sunrise, we can flee the night.